Good, happy Sunday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to Politics right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. Tim Kaine targets Trump during rally at St. Anselm College. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR.
Commitment 2016, and 1 week after Donald Trump came to the Granite State, Hillary Clinton's running mate rallied Democrats this afternoon in Manchester. Senator Tim Kaine is familiar with New Hampshire and sees this state as one that will decide who wins the White House in November. Senator Tim Kaine campaigning in New Hampshire for the first time as Democratic vice presidential nominee made a morning stop at the Bridge Cafe in Manchester. Beforehand, he met with the parents of James Foley, the New Hampshire journalist captured by ISIS and murdered in 2014.
They just shared the pain of their experience, but also they've really helped us because they pointed out a lot of ways where when Americans are hostages, the communication to families has not been what it could be.
Kaine sat down with News 9 for a one-on-one interview after a rally at St. Anselm College, where he painted Donald Trump as a selfish and unpatriotic candidate who cannot be trusted.
Is there anybody in this room who believes one word that Donald Trump says?
You seem like the kind of person who likes to find the good in everyone. Is there any good that you find in Donald Trump as he campaigns for president?
You know, I don't know Donald Trump, and you know that maybe there's something there that he's not showing. But what he's showing is divisive rhetoric that pits people against one another.
In a race that has already seen more than its share of incendiary statements, with many people accusing Trump of raising the specter of violence as a means to stop Hillary Clinton, on stage, Kaine himself described this 2016 election in terms of a fight.
This thing is going to be hand-to-hand combat between now and November 8th.
While Senator Kaine did meet with John and Diane Foley, the parents of slain New Hampshire journalist James Foley, ABC News reports that meeting was not an endorsement of the campaign. And the local Trump campaign is firing back today after Senator Kaine's visit. Local businessman Al Letizio Jr. argues there's an enthusiasm gap between the Clinton-Kaine ticket and Donald Trump, as evidenced by the difference in the size of crowds they draw here in New Hampshire.
It's interesting. Senator Kaine is here. I think he met with 12 people yesterday. There was a small group to meet him today. I think what we're accustomed to seeing at the Trump campaigns is something that more looks like the Beatles coming in 1964.
A St. Anselm College official confirmed for News 9 that Senator Kaine's rally drew upwards of 650 people today.
Okay, and there you have it on that report. Vice presidential nominees appeal to Granite State voters. Let's take a listen to this report on WMUR.
At Autofair Volkswagen, during our Road to the Gold sales event, drive new 2016 Jetta from $97 a month, only $97 a month. Or new 2016 Passat, only $149 a month, $149 a month. The Road to Gold starts at Autofair Volkswagen. See more at AutofairVW.com.
Autofair makes it happen.
Now to Commitment 2016 coverage tonight. Democratic vice presidential nominee Tim Kaine making his first trip to New Hampshire. This week, the two men vying for the vice presidency made appeals to Granite State voters, hoping to shore up support here in the Granite State. During a satellite interview with WMUR political reporter Adam Sexton, Republican vice presidential nominee Mike Pence said winning New Hampshire was crucial to winning the White House.
Well, New Hampshire has always played such an important role in the life of the nation through the course of the primaries, and we really look forward to bringing this campaign back to New Hampshire.
As for the latest controversy surrounding his running mate Donald Trump, Pence says Trump's comments about Second Amendment supporters somehow stopping Hillary Clinton from appointing judges was about voting and not violence.
Oh, of course not. Donald Trump is a strong supporter of the Second Amendment and his call for people who cherish the right to keep and bear arms, to use their influence in the political process, to exercise their right in the course of elections is an important message.
Friday, Hillary Clinton's running mate Tim Kaine made his first trip to the Granite State. He said Trump's comments were dangerous.
That just has no place in our politics. It's something that is completely out of character to do if you want to be a leader. Leaders should be about bringing people together and promoting stability and listening to one another and civility.
The Virginia senator made a couple of stops in Concord. Friday, he and Secretary Clinton released their tax returns dating back a number of years. This in contrast to Trump, who refuses to release any of his tax returns.
The American public has a right to know what is the financial condition of somebody who seeks to hold the highest office. Donald Trump, by not releasing tax returns, he's violating the 50-year-old precedent.
And Tim Kaine will hold his first public event tomorrow at St. Anselm College. For more on the schedules of the candidates, head on over to the politics section of our website, WMUR.com.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Candidates for governor address infrastructure needs commuter rail. With its low unemployment rate, New Hampshire's economic is constantly rated as strong by analysts. And polls show Granite State business leaders and residents are optimistic about the future. Studies have long shown that one impact factor in the state's economic health is the condition of its infrastructure. That is, its road and bridges, as well as its public transportation. Reviewed the positions of 7 major candidates for governor on how to address the state's roads and bridges and how they view a proposal to bring commuter rail service to Nashua and Manchester and possibly as far north as Concord. Jeannie Foster introduced proposed health plan. Let's take a listen to this video from WMUR News 9.
But Mike wins big at Auto Fair Volkswagen during our Road to the Gold sales event. Drive new 2016 Jetta from $97 a month, only $97 a month. Or new 2016 Passat, only $149 a month, $149 a month. The Road to Gold starts at Auto Fair Volkswagen. See more at AutoFairVW.com.
Auto Fair makes it happen.
Republican candidate for governor Jeannie Forster is rolling out what she calls health care for the people. She announced her plan at the offices of My Medical Shopper. Forster says they helped with a key component of her push for health savings accounts and consumer-driven cost competition.
We need to make health care accessible for all the people in the state of New Hampshire, and that means lower cost, high quality care. And that's what this plan does. This plan talks about how to have more choice, more access, lower costs, and be more competitive here in New Hampshire.
And Forster is the first candidate for governor to introduce a health plan.
Okay, and there you go on that report. Great Lakes, no help for a struggling Trump on road to 270. The number are stark for Donald Trump, down in Colorado, Virginia, and North Carolina. Hillary Clinton is starting to spend a little money in Georgia and Arizona, states that any Republican running for president ought to be able to count on. The road to 270 electoral votes, the threshold to clinch the presidency, increasingly looks to be a series of uphill climbs and dead ends for Trump in the usual collection of most competitive states. That does it for politics right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday. See you back here later on. Goodbye, everyone.